Pantry. So today I'm going to make you a breakfast, and I'm doing a kind of a hash brown bake, if you will. We're going to have a breakfast casserole, and so it makes it easy for today. You can do this the night before. Let's say you're going to have company, or it's a holiday morning and you're off to church, or whatever the case may be. You can make this the night before. I did not do that, but it's really delicious, and it's easy. It's also great to have the rest of the week for breakfast. It heats up wonderfully. So that being said, I hope it inspires you to stay with me. If it does, go ahead and look down in the show more box below and go over to my Facebook page, hit that thumbs up button, get in on that conversation over there. I think I recently hit 1,700 likes over there, so it's really a great community. And then right next to the Facebook is a link to my Wild Tree website. I use a lot of Wild Tree. It's all organic, all natural products. You can go over there and shop, look for free recipes, decide to become a rep, whatever you choose. Anyways, let's go make this delicious breakfast casserole. And it's got turkey sausage and potatoes and oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm really happy you stayed along for this super easy and delicious recipe. So here's our ingredient list. We've got some grated sharp cheddar cheese. I've got a pound of mild turkey sausage that I'm going to brown off here in a second. I've also got half a cup of red bell pepper, half a cup of diced onion. I've got a pile of spinach. That's a couple cups of spinach that I've diced up kind of like a chiffonade. And I've got some hash browns. And these are dehydrated hash browns that you rehydrate. And that's going to be the base of our casserole, and a little heavy whipping cream and some seasonings. And that's all you need for this. It's not that hard, and it comes out delicious. So let's get our sausage started. Put our pan on, and you're going to brown off your sausage, and see if I've got a spatula here, that'll do. And this is turkey sausage. You could use any kind of sausage you like. I happened to get this on sale. I had $1 off this package, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Usually I make my own, or I try to whenever possible, but today we're going for convenience. We're gonna get that pound of sausage down in there. Get that browned off, and as soon as I get that all browned off, I'm going to go ahead and bring you along for how I assemble this, because that's really all it is from there. It's all broke up, and somebody was asking about the induction oven or the induction cooktop that I have, and did I like it, and I really do. More so for the convenience of your visual because of the lighting in my kitchen, but I do like it instead of having to clean off the whole stove top, you know what I mean? Or if the stove is busy, I've got this other option. So I'll be back when I assemble this up. I have my 6 eggs in here. I've already beaten them up. I'm going to add some cream to this. You could add milk, you could leave it out. There's all kinds of options. About a 1/4 cup. It'll just make for a really creamy, rich egg mixture. And then I'm going to take about a teaspoon of black pepper that's freshly ground. Some little bit, not much, of the Himalayan pink salt, just because there's salt in this sausage, and the sausage just came out beautiful. And you want, you know, crumble it up how you like, what size pieces you would like. And here I have spicy cheddar popcorn seasoning by Wild Tree, but this is really good on vegetables. It's good on popcorn, of course, but it's also good in other recipes. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon of that down in there. It's going to add a little zip, a little cheesier flavor, because we are putting cheese in here as well. So now I've got my seasoned eggs mixture right here, and you just whisk those up. Okay, so now I'm going to move this out of the way. Get my dish that I will be assembling everything in, and I've sprayed this with nonstick cooking spray, so you are really good to go on that. I'm going to take my potato mixture, and that's going to be the base. I love these potatoes. Now you could use freshly, maybe blanched or par cooked potato shreds that you've done, or you could use frozen potato shreds. You could use ones that you've dehydrated. I just had these on the pantry shelf, so I wanted to go ahead and use them. So you're going to spread these out, kind of pack them down, and actually move it up the side just a little bit, just so you have a nice little bed of hash brown for everything to sit on. These just are so wonderful. And the bottom will get crispy and brown because of the cooking spray. You could actually, if you want them really brown and flavorful and don't mind the added fat, you could toss your potatoes in with some melted butter, but we're gonna not do that today. Okay, now I'd like to add down my spinach first. Let's get you a little close up. And the reason I'm doing the spinach first is because it's gonna really, it's gonna break down more than the other vegetables. And so I like it down on the bottom. You could use kale for this. I almost used kale and I thought, well, we'll do spinach because I have a bunch of organic spinach. So either one is fantastic to get in your diet. Now we've got the onion and red bell pepper to go. And you just spread that evenly. Pretty easy. You can make this up the night before if you'd like. I'm doing this the morning of just because it's okay. But you could actually make this up if you were having company like the night before, and then all you have to do is pop it in the oven. This is going to go in a preheated oven of 350 for about 40 minutes. So while I get my shower and everything going, I will come back to this beautiful casserole. So 350, preheat that oven. Okay, now I want my sausage down, and that's still a hot pan. So, and this didn't have a lot of fat, so I didn't really have to drain any, but if you did have fat, you would certainly want to drain that off. You don't want it going in your casserole dish. Now I can deglaze that pan. Clean that up. And you just spread that out evenly. So everybody gets, you know, a nice portion when you cut into this. And this is enough for, for really hungry people. Probably 6. Most people aren't extremely hungry first thing in the morning. But, and I've got this sharp grated cheddar cheese. And you're just going to eyeball this. It's probably at least a cup of this going to go down. You could do more or less. I do this in quite a few different versions. I do a southwestern version. I've done a more of an Italian version. I've done real traditional, mostly veggie version. It's just really good. Any way you do it. So then your egg mixture is going to go down, and you're just going to try to pour that on as evenly as possible. It's going to sink down in there, so it's not a big deal. There we go. Beautiful. Don't miss out on any of those eggs. And you could do, if you were really watching calories, you could use egg beaters. I've done that in the past. You could also maybe omit some of the cheese. This is kind of a splurge for the holiday. So that's how we're doing it today. And so I'm going to put this in a 350-degree oven, and it's going to cook for about 40-45 minutes until I feel like it's, you know, when you start smelling it, that's time to check. The eggs are going to be set pretty quickly, probably within a half hour, but everything else we want it to cook down. So let's go put that in the oven, and I'll bring you back for the finished product. Okay guys, so we've got our finished casserole and the whole house smells like breakfast. It absolutely is, without a doubt, smelling like I'm hungry. So I'm gonna cut into this. It's still sizzly and hot, but I just kind of go around the outside of the casserole dish. It's not gonna stick on you or anything, just to loosen things up. You know, that first sacrificial cut. Try to make it as easy on myself. So we're gonna do this in probably 6 servings, just because neither one of us are big, huge eaters. And I think I'll serve up Michael's and have a bite of his since he's home. Yeah, let's see if I can't get this without tearing it up. Look at that. Oh, yum. Little steamed facial here. And your hash browns might, you know, want to hang out on the bottom, but that's okay. No worries. And we're going to set this aside here because it's still really hot. So let me get you zoomed in so you can see exactly what we've got going. And you can see the layers. We don't want to zoom out or zoom in too far. Okay. So look at how pretty that is. And I'm going to add just about, oh, I don't know, a tablespoon. Just shredded cheese right on top. Just so get a little extra cheese that can melt down as you're eating it. How pretty. How pretty. And then we like things spicy, so we're going to have a little Tabasco on there and see what we got going. There we go. And of course, you don't have to do Tabasco. I'm just going to take this corner right here. Ooh, it's got the sausage, spinach, and hash browns, and a pretty red pepper. Very pretty. Hot stuff. Here's my bite. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. That is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I'm going to serve a side of picante sauce on the side for him. And as always, guys, I hope that if this inspires you, I hope I see you next time. I truly hope it inspires you to go ahead and do some kind of breakfast casserole for your family. And try it out. It's easy. It makes a lot. And you know, now we got breakfast for the rest of the week. All right, guys. As always, God bless. Mm. Mm-mm.